Sorry. Actually, Matt, we'll get across.
Sorry, babe.
G'day everybody. How wonderful to be here in inner Melbourne, celebrating everything that's good about our country, our diversity, the many different people who make up the fabric of Australian society. It's such a privilege to be here standing alongside Adam Banks, our terrific member for Melbourne, and of course some of our tremendous lower house candidates who will be standing up for the diversity that exists in Australian society and to celebrate it and embrace it at the coming federal election. We've got people like Jason Ball, who has, through his story, helped shape the lives of many young people coming through so that they don't have to face the discrimination and the taunts and the angst that goes with somebody who's struggling with their sexuality, who might be struggling with their ethnicity. And as Dave Morrison said, the Australian of the Year, this is a time when we need to embrace diversity and give all Australians the same opportunities. And as leaders, the culture that we set is just so critical. As, again, the new Australian of the Year said, the standard you walk past is the standard you accept. So we will be doing everything we can through our leadership in the federal parliament to change the culture. But as politicians, it's not just rhetoric that changes things, it's through our actions. And what a great opportunity we have now with the three leaders of our major political parties who are celebrating what it is today to be part of Australian life. And why is it that we have the leaders of three of our major political parties all walking today in support of marriage equality, and yet when we return to Parliament we won't be able to get this done? Well, the answer's simple. We need to stand up against discrimination, not just in our workplaces, not just on the streets, but inside our own party rooms. And it's a question of courage and leadership. Now, to see whether at a time, just like with the Republic, when we have the leaders of three major political parties all supporting marriage equality, that we return to the Parliament and through the most important thing that we have, and that is our vote, that we go to the Parliament and end discrimination and end it now, because we can get this done. It just requires courage and leadership. And one thing you know, from every member of the Greens, whether it be the state parliament, the federal parliament, our candidates, is that we will support marriage equality with every vote, every time. Adam, a few words?
Thanks. Thanks, Richard. Look, we're getting on a plane this evening to go back to Canberra. Marriage equality could become law in Canberra this week if Malcolm Turnbull had the guts. Pure and simple. We've got the numbers now in the lower house to pass marriage equality and to remove discrimination from our marriage laws and finally bring about the change that most Australians want to see. We don't need a plebiscite to tell us that people want to remove discrimination from our marriage laws. Malcolm Turnbull knows that. The real question is, will he have the courage to stand up to the Conservatives in his own rank, or does Tony Abbott still run the show in Canberra? We'll find out when we go back there next week. But as I say, one thing is sure, marriage equality could become law in the next couple of weeks if Malcolm Turnbull has the guts.
Thank you. Thanks everyone. Any questions? Terrific. Thank you.
Thank you. Hello, this is Andrew.
Yes, another guy's got it.